Previously on Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, that blew up immediately.
Logical within this element for us to
I got a hold.
our mutual commitment.
Are you asking me to marry you?
We've been calling them the progenitors. They created life as we know it.
Life as in
Every humanoid species in the galaxy.
We have to get the progenitors'
I
power.
can't believe I just got hold
Now
like
we're on this
that.
quest. Find the thing that created us. I mean, it's all so big.
what do you know about green leadership, succession
Are these
specifically?
jammers?
Another Primarch controlled our planet. The home. We're not the hell of a fight. Not nearly what my family that made it.
Our intelligence indicates that one of the 5 primates, Tahal, intends to take women soldiers for herself in order to strengthen her bid for the throne of the Imperium. We need some way of stopping her fleet.
I would like to volunteer.
If the gesture is misunderstood, it could be a suicide mission. This isn't Horace Brand.
Oh god, there's
The power we seek created life. It can also renew life. That is why we need to find it.
In the mindscape, I was told that there would be another obstacle inside of the structure. And I got information on how to beat it.
What information?
A phrase,
Right, y'all
build
can
the shape
handle
of the
the
one
jammer, right?
between the many.
A portable pattern hunter.
Once we find the tech, learning how to use it can take time. This will preserve Locke's body until then. I will bring you back.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I found another jammer.
Portal. It has to be what leads to the progenitors tech.
Have to go in there.
Wait, we do not know what is designed.
If I can't bring Locke back, I might as well be dead.
Just gonna go in.
No, we need to learn more.
Okay. Oh, wait!
Have to go in.
If I can bring Locke back, I might come dead.
We can extract. Bro, we gotta get out of here.
Someone once said space is dark and cold. Our job is to bring light, bring warmth, bring life to wherever we go. Is this a hit it situation?
It's whatever kind of adventure we want it to be.
This crew is a team. The finest Starfleet has to offer.
Indeed.
It's possible they don't know about us.
They know about us.
Oh, there's more red over here.
In this universe, the shortest there is
Okay.
good.
The choices you make in that chair, they are yours to make.
Do what you must. Do what you must. If you gotta
Obey
leave,
your
we'll do
orders,
it.
sir.
But I'm making sure we get this out the way.
You don't trust me with your best friend?
You don't trust me with your baby brother. It's madness.
We have to stop this invasion. Prepare all weapons. says up on the way. I like those odds. We'll just turn it off before we blow up.
Give me 5. Now, down low.
Why would you do that?
Because you are too slow.
We want to give audiences a reflection of their own world through the lens of fantasy. You know, science fiction.
life.
Or is that with weekly space adventures?
Let's hit it.
Our reality is legit.
You see it? I don't believe it.
Besides, it isn't.
Good morning.
Good morning, bye.
Your host is dead, and one of you murdered. Figured you just in time.
Going to wire the Enterprise.
So?
It's you. Portmaster standing by.
Do you realize how rare a show like this is?
Indeed.
We only have one shot.
That's all we need.
Hang on!
You know, Mrs. Scott, we make a pretty good team.
I have to find a pattern.
Pattern repeating, I find myself here all alone. I know I'll pick up the pieces, repair what is broken alone.
Okay,
I
okay.
know memories etched in my mind.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got everything that time. What?
The thing about bringing the original series characters back, we always knew we were going to get there. You have to deliver it in a way that's really satisfying because there's so much expectation about these characters.
I liked about the boys was that they were monsters. It turns out they're
Those guys with shields. You got the weapons for that. I don't.
You sort of long for the guy in the suit from Kirk's body. And then, while we're in the word society is like this. It's a little bit of both, but mostly it comes from the writers. It was interesting the first season is like, we just should be following this people pulling stuff from all over. And then we would do a presentation, and part of that presentation was also
Okay. I'm gonna try to get rid of that.
like, oh, this is completely inappropriate. That doesn't fit within the world that they were building for the last nations. And so then we would go back. So it just became much more important to be given to the design of the ships, the technology, whether they use and why. You know, it became a question of why is that. It doesn't really affect anatomy, but sometimes it does.
Would you talk a bit about
I don't like that.
marriage of these beautiful, practical, very complex puppets with the CG and like how you blend these things together to make it seamless?
Well, it all starts again from the design. And it was interesting with the Gorn because the very first times that you see them, they are hatchlings, and then the young ones. And we all had discussions with the creators that, well, that may be what we're going to do for this episode, or the season. This teasing as to where the story's going to go with the Gorn, but like, we need everything. We need their life cycle. We need how they move from this form to that form, and then when they become adults, it's like, again, why? It's like they want certain things. Obviously, it's got to with the original series, and you saw the Gorn there, and we want upgrade, but hold on to what that was. You have to answer all those things. So before we can even start designing the hashtag and the learning, we have to design the adults.
Oh my god.
And work backwards. We had to make it all make sense, because you can't just design that and like, oh, we need something to this. It has to be a conversation. It has to make sense. It has to flow.
So you like built an adult and then reverse engineered the adult to this is kind of cool, practical hands-on demonstration of how these puppets are brought to life. Really freaking me out. Okay, so we have two stages of the Gorn here. We're going to start with the terrifying creature that is closest to me. Yeah, you. I'm so bummed that you don't name your creatures, and I feel
Let me get a break, dang it.
I'm gonna name you Hank after my friend.
Oh my god.
So I'm just gonna name this puppet. Talk to me about what is
Oh my god, bro. I got no break over here.
Wrist and hand are up inside the head, giving the neck.
Oh my god.
Body gross movement. So it can be high or low, come up to the table.
Bruh, the burning is so annoying.
And I'm holding a handle, and there's no controls inside the head other than just the gross head movement. Alan then has a radio control, which are all servo-driven. Eye blinks, upper and lower eyelids on both sides, and then the upper lip and lower lip move, as well as the jaw. And all three together with rubber teeth so it doesn't hurt anybody. If you went in and you bit, it doesn't hurt me.
So we have here
She's so easy to give up on.
Oh, look at him nuzzling. It's adorable. Right before Hanky's.
And then we made one up and down. We made that full body one that you see back there. That's a full puppet. Right now. Full body chops.
Oh my god. Can I get a break?
We made it modular. So
what you mean no? They gotta go after you instead, bro. I can't even turn a corner. Oh my god. How?
One of the things that really grabbed my attention when I first saw
The Gorn, his eyes are not spherical, typical.
Because you can't trust her to do anything, because she's ready to give up on everything.
Eyelids and it just doesn't work that way. So the adult Gorn's eyes are an eyeball inside an eyeball. Spherical eyeball in the middle, and that has a very deep concentric lens, which allows the move to travel through the angle of the resin, and you really pick up that it's deep. It's not a surface.
Bullshit. There's something. They didn't contact her. They contacted her. She didn't get some paper.
That spherical eye does the.
All they do is see
that is housed inside of an egg-shaped longer eye, like the adolescent hair, and that rotates the other hand and hand. So the two separate eyes work together to give up that left right, the second one.
Let's talk about
contact her. She just didn't follow through.
Which is like
she don't know what's
so
going on.
cute.
Well, on the day, we would actually have one or two more people up in this family.
No kidding.
Yeah, because Chris would ideally be doing the body, if you got that on, and then you can be doing
And
the
she
body.
can do all of that, all she wants. That job is not going to allow her to come back to work until they have something from that doctor.
It's kind of like imagine watching you guys just
It ain't on her.
scrappy different pieces and make it harder.
What I would say is like every gag gives itself a right eventually. So it's really a matter of frames within the shot before you realize
Get rid of that blue. One sub away from 99.
The mix is great. Trying to come up with.
You know how close
The mix.
we got this far so quickly.
And
I'm trying to think of like what game could I play to seal the deal?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Like Bounty Rush. There is Bounty Rush, but current state of the game is like so horrible. Did you say World Seeker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Xenoverse.
Destiny.
Hell no, bro. Nobody pulled up the Destiny in the past.
People love the Destiny.
No, they don't.
The Destiny you?
Dark. You gotta calm yourself, bro.
Here's some channel lore for Legacy. He almost named himself the Destiny.
No, I did not. You're lying on my
That's
name.
how much he loves Destiny.
Like, why are you lying on my name like this now?
What you mean?
Brother, why you lying on my name?
So?
No, you're just lying. I'm not.
You love Destiny.
Bro, I used to love Destiny. That game,
you love it.
No, that game is trash, dog. That game is trash. A mobile game did it better. Literally. You know how much it hurts? Because it's NetEase. Dark. NetEase literally did Destiny better.
No, they did.
What are you talking about? No, they
The
did.
original Destiny too. Should you beat Legacy? Have to accept.
And our team,
Yeah, it's so peak it died.
as they do the animatronics, they start to
Play a Batman game? You think people would like to see a Batman game?
And so we're constantly finessing it.
Especially after I've been trashing DC.
Tell her so sit her ass down. She sit her ass down and wouldn't say a word.
Okay. There's no way we missed anything, bro. There's no way, right?
This week, I am honored to host Absolutely Moon, who plays Dr. November, and was not who plays Erica Ortega's Brooklyn. Come on, my work. Inside look at how this season's stunts came to be. Get ready to room.
Ain't nobody she can talk to. They're not going to jeopardize their business.
Hey nerds, I'm Will your official behind-the-scenes hub.
In English, you can think that.
This week, the Enterprise crew welcomes a controversial Klingon diplomat.
I love the Arkham series.
I am calling for a big Arkham kill. Or gosh,
I think I got. I need to see if I got like the bundle for the Arkham series.
Where'd you go?
Cause I'm pretty sure I do.
Final conflict.
Massive calming novels. From the first moment that I read it, I love what they've written for Chapel this season. It was very complex, you know, the things that we were dealing with. Everyone really had their heart in it. There was a real sense of care about doing it right, which I think is important with material like that.
I prepared by watching all the documentaries, and reading, and just trying to get familiar with the experiences of people that have been through war and experience of loss and, you know, just PTSD that these guys have to deal with when they come back and function in society.
I think you enjoy Bounty Rush. Here's the thing. I like Bounty Rush, but God, the current state of the game is so like cock on the block.
There was one character who
like it's so bad.
In his chest, and not only did we had a very thin layover of kind of a relief of his heart beat, so he could lay there on the table.
Wait a minute, what?
This was on him. Then for maybe other scenes where Nurse Chapel reaches in, she picks up the hurt and manually stimulates.
But I'd like to see a Batman game.
When I first the role of Ortega's, it was in the breakdown that she was not only like this fantastic pilot, but also combat veteran. That was fully layered into what I brought to the character.
Golly.
Wait, they're up.
Trust me, I know Klingons. This guy with the peace treaties, that's not Klingons.
I joke with Celia, we like layer in these microbeads, and I'm like, nobody's gonna know this, but at least we know
I
it.
cannot see them.
And
She would never
you know,
get
plays
shot.
into
So
everything.
So the battlefield on the moon of Chicano turned out really well. We started early on the surface of the planet. I was working on it being a volcanic planet, so it's like core,
Do you know the first lady? Maybe you talk about
it's a young planet, so new rocks are extra landscape the whole planet. Then we have to build.
Ooh, God, not that VR game.
Our next challenge was to build the
No, that's never been a thing.
City.
You don't want either VR,
bro.
It was kind of away from that.
I don't want to play a VR game.
Landscape. And then when it came to
play
doing
VR chat.
And we had all the
Bro.
individual dormitories all spread out.
VR chat is just full of weirdos.
You're a weirdo too.
I'm not like that. Bro, I heard they be role-playing sex. VR.
Dude, what?
I heard that they do that. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't play that. I don't got a VR.
We bring in cases, we bring in technology that we build.
Don't clump me with those people.
Where'd I do that in any game?
Like the, you know, if we were going to the transporter room, we would see the sliders. Well, we built little cases that had the sliders that actually functioned to make them look portable and tactical.
I told myself I don't want to go
See, the VR chat freak.
What are you talking about, bruh?
Or you could be the VR chat freak, you.
What are you talking about?
You know, struggle with some big issues.
Or that could be
And
you.
not necessarily to come to a conclusion, but to fighting through it.
No.
The act of fighting through it and wrestling with it shows the humanity of our characters. You know, it shows
No, Dark, that could be you.
of being a human being is
You do it. I'm not.
and having to live and unfold from
Because I'm not a freak like that.
Yes, you are.
It is a great honor and privilege to chat with Bab Williamson-Kuhn, who plays Dr. Joseph.
Dark, I'm a horny person, right? But I'm not that horny to go on VR chat and
Bro, you have
roll.
to do it. They got other stuff on VR chat. What do you mean?
What other stuff do they got to do?
I don't know. Bro, look at Berlin. Go look at Berlin. Yeah,
They tried, the last time I saw Berlin on VR chat, he tried to get a girl and it failed. I'm good, bro.
There's other stuff to do. There's games. There's many games on there.
Games? VR chat? What, and then I run into something in my room and then hurt myself? No, I'm good.
Said I had showtime, let's give him back to Fairmount.
No.
No, we should play that.
What?
Ready or not.
Alright, bro. I get it, bro.
Oh, look at old shit. Supposed to be new and popular. No, this shit is old. Just added Patriot and Sleeper or something. That old shit. How did you just not add? That's years old. Supposed to have unlimited showtime. When you go to Showtime, you get this shit.
So are you gonna
Or the
watch that
Paramount.
Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh, I don't know. That's a.
The exact same shit.
That's definitely a question.
What you mean?
I mean, I don't know. We just gotta see.
Yeah, I'll be canceling this. I'm like, hey, you gonna keep charging me for this shit?
And who are you? Are you loyal?
Yeah, how do you cancel it?
Oh, I'll do that as soon as I can. Try not to kill each other while I'm gone.
Could just get it free.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep charging me for this shit.
What?
Get
$12
what?
a month.
Hello?
What did you say?
What?
I said I could just get it free.
What do you mean?
Could cancel it back.
Get what? Ready or not? No, I wouldn't want you to. That would be cool, but no. I just gotta buy it. I can.
Who emails that?
Malik,
Yes?
can you go on your email, pull up Paramount and cancel it?
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm surprised they don't even have it there.
Huh?
I'm surprised they don't have it there.
They don't. They make it difficult for you to cancel. You gotta go through too much. A lot of folks don't want to do that.
Hold on.
Paramount Plus subscription. So let's jump right into it. Alright, you guys, this video should be fairly short. First off, obviously, open up your internet and go to Paramount Plus and make sure you're signed in to the correct account. We're signed in here, and we're going to click on our name here, and we're going to go down to account. Once we're here, we have a lot of information. Most of the stuff is going to be blocked.
You just wanna cancel it before you start charging them more and more. So cancel Paramount. They'll keep it for a month or
Yeah, it'll be good for a month. But I don't want to,
after the month or
yeah. Yeah. Drink all in one, too? Drink all in one, too?
No, I didn't drink any of that orange juice.
How many club bars you drunk? Huh? Want to split this water? It's like seltzer water. You like that seltzer?
You got it.
Be fairly short. First off, obviously, open up your internet and go to Paramount Plus and make sure you're signed in to the correct account. We're signed in here, and we're going to click on our name here, and we're going to go down to account. And then once we're here, we have a lot of information. Most of the stuff is going to be blocked off. It's my personal information, email, passwords, things like that. But if you scroll down to the bottom, you have your subscription here. And all you have to do is click on cancel subscription.
Oh.
You know when they were trying to figure out what I was trying to work? You were on automatic payment.
Is that what they're talking about?
Did you ever want to cancel? It doesn't matter where. Just hover over wherever you want to cancel. You see this button?
It's like star.
Yeah, the star.
Yeah.
Press it.
Oh, okay.
Bam.
Oh.
So you can check for updates or cancel and manage your subscriptions.
So literally put the remote like right there and just hit the start.
Just you can hover over it. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. The
It
little
doesn't
button.
matter
Okay.
what. Just press it over that. You can either remove the app, check for updates, manage
Okay.
subscriptions.
All right. So we gathered it for a month, and then that way, because I wake up and go to work at 4 in the morning. Where the hell $15, $16 go?
Well, automatic pay.
Okay. I told you that when you broke that thing.
So, you know who broke the screen to this good man? We're from Pittsfield. David, do you know what happens to scholarship students who are
What this has to do with hip hop? Wait. What this has to do with hip hop? What time are you sleeping till? What time are you sleeping?
Hello. I'm ready.
Right here has this $6 bill on the shelf.
You okay?
And
Yeah, I'm fine.
obviously you think you're getting some deal, but the truth is it may be the best franchise burger out there. I went there yesterday and ordered 3. By golly, those suckers almost filled me up. Well, when I got home, I still had to have a box of Haver's, but that doesn't take away from Carl's achievement. I mean, here's a guy who's got to go through life as Carl Jr., right?
Barry?
Like, he can never get out of the shadow of his dad, the original Carl, I guess.
Barry, do you think this compulsive eating has something to do with making you kill your mom? That you're eating yourself to death as punishment? You do think you killed her, right?
I never said that.
She called out to me from that big fancy old bed. She said she was having chest pain.
I never told you any of that.
Could you know this? She begged me to dial 911. But she could always call a nephew, wasn't she, Barry?
You weren't there. How could you know what happened?
GB, let's go.
Max says you've forgotten this stuff. You don't will yourself into a hell, right? There's no
You're
reason.
looking in my head! Stop! Don't look in there! Leave me alone!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Woo.
What's that you say? I didn't catch it.
Oh, you know.
SSDD?
Hey, you know, I was thinking if you were free this weekend, we might go see Helldivers.
Yeah, absolutely. Been on my mind a lot, too. For a long time. Yeah. It's open! Oh, hey, I'll see you Saturday. Yeah, right.
So, Mr. Fleabag, you know global escapees from land?
From Pittsfield. David, do you know what happens to scholarship students who are caught stealing exams?
You good?
David, David, you didn't take the exam?
You missed the test, David, and since you were ill, David, why not write me an essay instead? 3,000 words on the short-term results of the learning progress.
Come and study.
Yes, sir.
Pittsfield's a better place to be from than to go back to.
Thank you, sir. How did you know? You weren't even there that day. Sometimes I just...
Okay.
Hello.
This probably isn't gonna work.
Never start that way with a car salesman. We love challenges. I'm Pete.
Okay, I'm gonna
In 1 hour, I'm sure you have some flexibility issues. But I just lost my hands. Could you possibly use it?
That takes at least a day.
You just knew it.
Easy, Trish. Maybe I can help. I've always been good at finding things.
Can I tell you what? I don't know.
I guess. Well, let's find those keys. Hey, Rachel.
Maybe. Miss Irish man, I couldn't find them.
Okay, I need your help. You had the coffee in your hand, you bought aspirin, paid for it. Went to your car outside, realized the keys were gone. Another reason.
Look, this is gonna seem weird, but it's the thing I do that I prefer. You brought a candy bar before the after. Orange bar.
Okay.
Yours, right? One more question. If I find your keys, you let me buy you dinner. West Ward, 6:30. Best fried clams this part of the state. Right on your way back.
Sure. Okay. That'd be nice.
All right. So, you got here with your purse, coffee, candy, hats, and you're chuckling it all around. And that's when... You got the keys. It's just luck is all.
Thank you.
What's Wharf, right? 6:30.
You got it.
Another fuckaroo.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Jones?
How you doing?
Hey, same shit, different day.
Yeah, same shit, different day.
Wanna talk?
Nah, you're trying to get home to Carl and the kids.
What's up?
Really, I got nothing. Go home. Jonesy?
Yeah, man.
You be careful.
Be careful of what?
Wish I knew.
For democracy, that's right.
What did you say?
I didn't say it.
Right. Sorry.
Currently, I'm okay. Already. I know you gotta get ready.
Jones. I just saw him. He can't die.
It's no good. I think he's done. Also, for ich
Right now, I'm just drinking some ice cold lemon tea. Very refreshing.
Make good choices! Throwback with Lulu. I have vanilla chocolate strawberry and toasted marshmallow. Anything in the mountains on your breakfast cereal? Let's get the party started. All of our favorite throwbacks on Disney Plus and Hulu, now totally streaming. Pampers Swathers keeps baby 3 hands drier. So your baby stays comfortably dry all night long. Pampers Swathers, dry all night. Hey, come here. Haven't you heard? We don't gotta hide anymore. Now, we can shop privately for adult products at AdamandEve.com. They've got massage oils, lingerie, and
Ice cold egg? No, tea. TDA.
And you'll get 50% off, plus 10 free gifts. With something sexy for her, something hot for him, plus 7 bonus items including free shipping. Private shopping starts at AdamandEve.com.
Yeah, it's like slight lemon tea. It's really good. Ooh, share. That. Let me have a sip.
For you. First time? Bye, Dad. That's some lady at bingo looked after her place. Come into a pretty nice fuckery. Obviously. Well, I'll admit I've had perfectly good fuckeries turn into fuckeros in the flash. Viagra? I'm practically at full salute all day. I'm, what do you call it? Dramatic? Charismatic? You remember yourself in the first grade. Oh, you have a blood problem? I'm trying to have it. You won't believe it. You dropped that little blue bomb, your heart is a Louisville slugger for 12 hours. 12 hours? Don't be stretch me. You don't have to need it to love it.
How's my day been?
Did you say bingo like the game in church basements?
I mean, so far so good.
I thought my deal was
Granted,
You just watch. That's your job. I'm fine. You've been thinking about Douglas more than usual. Remember we were going to go see him that weekend? I remember. And I got hit. I gotta tell you something weird. The night I got hit, I was standing on that sidewalk and there across the street. I saw Douglas.
what?
Just like he was that day.
Why did I
before
get an
back in
email?
Gary. He was calling out for help and everyone was ignoring him, just passing him by. And then he looked over at me. He looked directly at me. Big motion for me to come to him. You believe I saw him?
Oh yes, we slept well.
Yes, sir.
Well, I did not sleep well because
Douglas loves me, I know that.
the freaking
He loves us all.
bounty rush. But at the same time, I did eventually get good sleep. Dark, did you have good sleep after yesterday?
So why was he calling me into the street to get in?
What are you talking about?
Maybe there's more of a story.
No, they asked if you had good sleep after
I'm not
all
y'all
that
girl,
happened.
bro. Why y'all asking me?
Bro, they're just asking a question.
And I answered.
Bro, did you get good sleep though?
Bro, I'm not your girl, man. I don't know what you want from me.
I just want to know. Did
I
you
don't
go?
ask nobody how they slept unless it's my girl, okay?
Dark, I'm just asking a question. Like,
Well,
what?
I answered your question.
No, bro. We're homies. Homies
Yes,
ask each other
bruh.
questions.
Not like that.
Bro, I'm to.
Not like that, bruh.
What you
No.
mean? What you mean,
No, bruh. I don't ask nobody else how they slept unless it's my girl, okay?
Bro, I'm just asking you. Like, did you
Not my
sleep good?
mom, not my homie, nobody.
So, like, did you rest good?
What, bruh?
I'm just asking. Like, did you rest good?
Why are you asking? I don't all the questions in the world.
I mean, I just felt like after yesterday.
Why you wanna know? Why you wanna know?
Because I care about you.
Oh. Care a different way.
Oh? Is that so?
When I got my new laptop, I had to throw out all my files of rock and roll.
Alright, bet. I can care a different way.
Why you gotta be sus, bro?
What are you talking about? You just said I'd do it in a different way, so I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it.
Why you gotta talk like that?
I'm gonna do it different.
Like that,
I'm gonna do it real different, bro.
See.
What do you mean, see? When Bounty Rush crash out, I'm telling you this, I'm crashing out every time I play that game.
Let's play some Destiny PvP.
Bro. I actually might like. Destiny PvP makes me hate life. Everything. Oh dang, we screwed over our teammate.
You should have been closer.
Actually, he can make it. Nope.
Be closer next time, bro.
Okay, you made it. He made it. What do you like to drink in the morning? Like, do you drink orange juice, apple juice, coffee?
Oh, he's got a special section all his own on the third level.
Dark Shinobi.
What?
What you like to drink in the morning?
It's this place. He's all around here, even though he's
What?
never been here.
What you like to drink in the morning?
Why are you asking? Why you need to know?
What? I'm asking a different question this time, so it's okay.
If you ask me another question like that, I will answer in the wildest answer that you've ever heard, okay?
Any question?
I will get explicit on your stream if you ask me these questions again, okay? I'll get explicit.
Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, let me stretch for that.
Have you seen it? No. This kid's just behind me in shock. He saw it. Soccer brother's been his
Got me excited.
No world. See, this is all call you sus, man. This is why you call you sus, man. This is why.
I'm not, bro. I'm just an excited person.
Scooby-Doo.
You're telling me you're gonna be explicit. I'm like, oh my god, this could be great.
If the boy belongs who's lost,
Somebody clip that. That is the most sus doggone thing you have said in your life, bro. Ain't no way you just sat up here and said that to me, bro. That is crazy.
Hmm?
can you open some cans,
Sure.
That's weird.
What?
Go open them cans, bro.
Yeah, I'm opening them cans. right next to you. Well, it didn't.
Yet the Book of Enoch was denied a home in the official Christian canon. This imaginative tale fell into obscurity until the late 18th century, when a Scottish explorer named James Bruce came upon this mysterious text in Oxum, a city in the Ethiopian highlands.
Travelers to Ethiopia found manuscripts of these books and brought them back to Europe. This caused quite a sensation. I'm aware of scholarly reaction to them. People were excited about having these texts that we knew about only through allusion before this time, or a brief quotation. Whether this raised any questions in people's minds, canonical questions, should we put these books in the Bible? I'm not aware of really intense discussions of that sort.
Until the mid-20th century, the Book of Enoch was assumed to be of interest only to the very early Christians. We now know that Enoch was sacred to Ethiopian Christians all along.
Part of the reason why this probably became part of their canon is because of the mythic story of the foundation of the Ethiopian monarchy. You have Sheba, who goes to see King Solomon, and the story goes that not only does she bring gifts, she brings a little bit of something back home. She's pregnant with Solomon's son. That son is Menelik. Menelik is the first dynastic king of Ethiopia. He actually goes back and retrieves the Ark of the Covenant from Solomon because Solomon is not taking care of the kingdom properly. And the Ark rests reportedly in Aksum, Ethiopia. So when Christianity comes later, in about the 4th century in Ethiopia, there's already a story there. There's already a connection to the Old Testament story. So the Book of Enoch and all these other types of books that are included within the Ethiopian canon become part and parcel of putting together this Old Testament story, this Old Testament.
Are you ready to spread managed democracy?
Christianity that enters into the Ethiopian. They don't give up the old. They put it all together with the new and blend it together.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun together.
Large portions of the Book of Enoch also were found among the Assyrian literature, hidden in the caves of Qumran, as part of the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Also, Dark, you gotta calm down.
Very popular with the inhabitants of
For some
Qumran.
reason, I'm a sus person. I'm not sus.
Probably at the beginning of this group's existence at this site. And
oh my
how
God!
do we know
Okay.
they're so popular? At least 11 manuscripts of this text have been discovered, and that's quite a number, especially when we think in terms of what it costs to produce a manuscript in antiquity, in terms of not only the material required but also the labor. And so sometimes what people are reading and what the leadership in the church actually wants you to understand are two very different things.
Did you get out of the
Today, ancient writings not included in the Bible are being re-examined by 21st century eyes.
Freaking ends.
Next,
Make me go out.
Stories of Jesus as a child.
One of Jesus' playmates is killed, presumably by Jesus pushing him
I'm
off
trying
the
to
roof.
speed run it.
All day today, and stories, hidden messages.
What those words mean changes all the time.
The mysteries of Christianity's holy book. Biblical enigmas. All day today on Story Television.
Messes happen every day in every way, but who wants to drag out that bulky vacuum? Hey folks, Joe Fowler here with my favorite cleaning partner, the Duck. A super compact vac with ultra powerful suction. This is a small.
All right, where's the terminal? Where's the terminal?
Clean up any mess. Just stuff it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places. It's smaller than a water bottle. Oh, look at this. It even fits inside my pocket. So store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again.
I used to have to drive
Okay.
this huge thing they call a portable vacuum cleaner. Now I keep the Duck in my kitchen drawer and
Terminal almost finished.
Motor is engineered to create a powerful vortex of suction, while the HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Let's prove the power of the Duck. I attach it to the hose. It's gonna pull the water right up through the tube. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even the sawdust and screws in the workshop. Plus, it's rechargeable. Got busy pets? Duck powerfully picks up pet hair from anywhere. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. Clean seats, the floor, and deep into those hard-to-reach places. I promise.
You C dark? What works? TV board.
Power duct and bag for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duct Pro
We did it together.
Yours free. You get the bendable tube.
Like we did it hand in hand, you know.
To reach into those flats and crevices.
That's how we do
and the brush
things.
nozzle to vacuum with no scratches. You get the duct with all the deluxe attachments, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price. So don't delay. Duck it up today.
Call 1-800-910-7412 or visit duckback.com. So call 1-800-910-7412 or visit duckback.com. Order now.
I got hope.
Now play on Story Television. We now return to Banned from the Bible. By the 2nd century, the Jesus movement was coming of age. Still, without formal leadership or an officially designated text, early Christians were hungry for any information about their Savior. Books that were to become the Gospels of Luke and Matthew offered some information about the birth of Jesus, but all 4 Gospels were virtually silent on his early years. But a book not included in the Bible does deal with the childhood of Jesus.
I, Thomas the Israelite, am reporting to you, all my non-Jewish brothers and sisters, to make known the extraordinary childhood deeds of our Lord Jesus Christ, what he did after his birth in my region. This is how it all started.
It describes Jesus as a boy. He's anywhere between 5 years of age and 12 years of age. He performs all sorts of unusual feats. He gets into quite a bit of trouble.
The infancy gospel of Thomas was never a candidate for inclusion in the New Testament because it was written late enough in the 2nd century to be too late for any genuine consideration as a gospel for the New Testament. But it was a very popular book because of its attempt to satisfy the curiosity about the childhood of Jesus.
The early fathers of the church obviously were aware of these stories. Today we would call them little extra romance story novelettes. What years ago were called dime store novels. They were aware of them because their own parishioners, the faithful, would bring them up.
The earliest existing copy of the Infancy Gospel of Thomas is a document from the 6th century. But at least one clue suggests his book was in circulation as early as 185 AD. At that time, a prominent bishop said that the stories then circulating about Jesus as a boy were spurious and apocryphal. He may have been referring to the Infancy Gospel of Thomas. The book, written by an unknown author, begins with several disturbing miracle stories.
One miracle has him allegedly by the river Jordan, because there weren't many rivers for him to be acting that part of the world, where he was making little sparrows out of clay, and apparently
Okay.
his father Joseph that he was doing work on the Sabbath, which was forbidden by Jewish law. Joseph reprimanded Jesus for doing so, and Jesus was upset. He clapped his hands and he told the sparrows to fly away and to say, "Remember this of me."
There is a story in the Infancy Gospel of Thomas in which one of Jesus' playmates is killed, presumably by Jesus pushing him off a roof. And this little boy's parents, of course, are very upset, very angry at Jesus.
Well, Jesus, at this point, has acquired something of a reputation for himself in the village. And so people come around and they say, "Now, why did you push him off, Jesus? How could you have done such a thing?" And Jesus says, I didn't push him off. I had nothing to do with his death. And in fact, to provide some evidence of his innocence, Jesus raises his playmate from the dead, brings him back to life, and says, "Zenon, tell them, did I push you down?" And Zenon says, "No, Lord, you didn't have anything to do with my death."
According to the infancy gospel of Thomas, Jesus, age 5, was not only a powerful, strong-willed child who was sometimes willing to heal people, he also had a dark and even malevolent side to his character.
They had the young boy Jesus blinding a customer of his father in the carpenter shop for criticizing his father's work in the carpentry shop. I don't think people were looking necessarily for historical accuracy.
Disturbing as these stories may have been, like a 21st century audience, early Christians
I'm gonna let my orbital take care of that.
The Gospel of Thomas is a story in 2 acts. Everyone knows the first one, but I call the bye-bye version of Jesus makes
What? I use my.
Jesus at 5 is the first act, and at 5 he is a divine brat. He is like Dennis the Menace as God. He's awful. He uses his wisdom to put down his teacher. He uses his power to knock down his friends. He's rather nasty. He's evil. The second act is Jesus at 8. By the time he gets to 8, everything's beginning to change.
His father, Joseph, who's a carpenter, is trying to build something, and he needs 2 boards of the same length, and he's cut one too short, and he's very upset. And Jesus says, "That's all right, Father. Lay the boards side by side." And Jesus takes the shorter board and stretches it to be just as long as the other board.
He helps his mother by bringing home water in his throat. He helps his father by making the boards extend miraculously to fit. He heals his brother James from a viper hit. He plants one measure of grain, it comes up 100-fold, and gives it to the poor. He's finally got it. The function of great power and great wisdom is
these people
to do good. And then the final act is Jesus at 12, and that's simply rejoining his group.
Bro, these things are literally camping on my body, dog.
The Gospel of Thomas are not part of the Christian canon. They are found in Islam's holy book, the Quran.
These stories, even though they weren't officially recognized by the church in the official version of the Bible, they were still being used. So we know that, for example, Christians in Arabia were reading the infancy gospel of Thomas. Now, the Muslim understanding is that, of course, that story is there because it is, in fact, true and correct. Muslims see the Quran as the final, the true revelation, and think that the Bible, think the New Testament, has been changed around from its original form.
Stories of a strong-willed and even malevolent young Jesus may have been too disturbing for inclusion in the Holy Bible. But perhaps a lesson was lost in the process.
They really shoot it out here.
When even the Son of God gets to grow over time.
So the story, the whole story, the entire narrative, is Jesus growing up to use his great power and great wisdom only for good and be ready for the Jesus that we get in the New Testament. I find that a marvelous book.
My God.
Because lots of adults never learn how to use their power and their wisdom for good. Sometimes even great nations don't learn how to use their power and their wisdom for good.
When we return, a rejected manuscript that defends the virginity of Mary, Mother of Jesus.
All Day Monday, lost images of key battles. The whole island shook. You're thinking any minute could be the end. Reveals forgotten stories of World War II. The lost evidence. All Day Monday on Story Television.
At Bob's, furniture heroes like delivery driver Alma make sure our $7.99 Cascade bedroom with stunning curved headboard, felt line drawers, and USB ports is delivered in days, not in days.
Oh my God!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Even knowing what
where is that
I would do it again. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I love being in the military, and knowing that I was going to be protecting my country, gave my life purpose. The day that I got injured, the entire left portion of my skull had to be removed to relieve pressure on my brain. I instantly was sent into an 8-month coma. I was only 23 years old.
The effects of war on our wounded service members can be heartbreaking. It can last a lifetime. Your gift makes a difference.
It's crucial for our veterans to get the benefits they deserve before it's too late.
I was in a really dark place when I woke up from a coma. I was fully ready to give up. When the Warrior Project came into my life when I was still in the hospital and showed me that there's still things out there for me to do. Don't give up yet.
At Wounded Warrior Project, we provide free programs and services that can change a person's life forever.
After an event with Wounded Warrior Project, I'm usually extremely happy because I had so much fun on the event. And that's stuff I
Oh
would
my
never
god.
done without
There's
them.
another jammer? You gotta be
I've been
joking.
injured since 2010. The Wounded Warrior Project, they've been there all these years. It's a great feeling to know that they hadn't forgotten about me.
Call or go online with your gift of $19 a month, and we'll send you this limited edition blanket honoring the 250th anniversary of American independence and freedom.
Please continue to donate. There's still soldiers out there like me that are suffering lifelong injuries. You guys are the reasons I haven't given up, and I will never give up.
Please give a little to those who gave so much for us.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted, because when your Generac detects a power outage, it automatically powers up, giving your family the security and peace of mind they deserve.
We don't have to worry about whether we lose power or not. If the utility company does not come through, our Generac does.
After the hurricane happened, we just want to be prepared for anything.
8 out of 10 home generators are Generac, with thousands of satisfied customers.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator.
And owning a generator is easier than ever. Special financing and low monthly payment options are available. And if you call now, you will also receive a free 5-year warranty valued at over $500. Call or go online now to request your free quote.
All Day Tuesday, turning trash.
Oh, where is this man going?
American Treasure. That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
my god.
Certified miracle worker.
Here,
American
where are you
Restoration.
going?
All Day Tuesday on Story Television.
We now return to Banned from the Bible. The Christian Bible tells us that a young Jewish virgin named Mary was chosen by God
What he was
to give
doing.
birth to the Savior of the world, and that her son's conception would be divine.
Okay, so we got
not mortal.
3
A
more
virgin
red
birth.
areas
The Bible
that we
gives
can
little
extract.
detail on Mary's life before or after Jesus is born. But more than a century before the New Testament was canonized, a manuscript bearing the unlikely name, the Proto-Evangelium of James, was written. This book purports to offer those details of Mary's life, missing from the gospel stories.
Of course, the story really is about Mary, and it is often viewed as the first document that focuses attention on Mary, which becomes in the tradition of the church then a deep interest in Mary.
I'm going with A3.
Personhood and her status.
We're going to do the
Why
full.
would this popular book have been excluded from the New Testament?
Hard to find a position to put this actually in the New Testament. It would have to be the first thing in the New Testament. And that might make Mary almost more important than Jesus. It would take you a long time to get to Jesus. And so I imagine if anyone really thought about it particularly and said, why?
Let me at least try to help.
That might have been the reason. You want to get to Jesus a little faster.
The Proto-Evangelium begins with Mary's middle-aged parents, Joachim and his barren wife, Anna. For years, they prayed desperately for a miracle, asking God to grant them a child. It is when Anna finally gives up that prayer is answered.
And behold, an angel of the Lord appeared, saying unto her, Anna, Anna, the Lord hath hearkened unto thy prayer, and thou shalt conceive and bear, and thy seed shall be spoken of in the whole world. And Anna said to her husband, Now I know the Lord has blessed me very greatly, for behold, she who is barren has conceived.
Some early theologians believed Mary's own conception was miraculous, for Mary's mother Anna was said to be barren. According to their point of view, this proves that Mary herself was born without the stain of original sin. Original sin was a blemish worn by all humanity, reaching back in time to Adam and Eve's fall from grace in the Garden of Eden. While it is commonly accepted that Jesus was conceived and born without original sin, it was his mother Mary, and not Jesus himself, who became known to Catholics worldwide as the Immaculate Conception. By the 4th century, the Roman Catholic Church further expanded this idea, saying Mary remained a virgin throughout her life. Yet, the Bible also reports the existence of Mary's 4 other sons and a number of unnamed daughters. And thus, for some Christian believers, the question of Mary's perpetual virginity became a problem.
There was a problem in accepting the perpetual virginity of Mary, because in the text of Mark especially, and also in Matthew, who follows Mark rather closely, the brothers and sisters of Jesus are mentioned.
The idea of the perpetual virginity of Mary is the idea that Mary, as far as the church is concerned, both East and West, was a pure vessel, chosen by God,
red area.
to reveal himself through the Holy Spirit in human flesh. The Eastern Church calls her Theotokos, which means the God-bearer. God-bearer meaning that she bore God in the flesh in her womb. It was a pure vessel.
This would prove to be such an important idea that the Proto-Evangelion's author may have attributed his book to one of the most highly respected early Christian leaders, James, a man who was stoned to death almost 100 years before the book was written.
The Proto-Evangelion of James assumes that the author of this document is the man we know from the early church as James the Just, who was the leader of the Jerusalem church after Peter. This James was a brother or half-brother or cousin of Jesus, depending on your theological perspective.
It was absolutely acceptable in ancient writing, ancient Jewish writings and ancient Christian writings, to attribute a work to a renowned ancient prophet or apostle.
The Proto-Evangelion not only makes a strong case for Mary's own Immaculate Conception and birth, it also reinforces the idea of Mary's virginal conception of Jesus.
Alright, what is causing
Mary becomes pregnant, and Joseph is scandalized, and of course, it's the virginal conception of Jesus that we know of from the canonical Gospels. In this story, there is a woman whose name happens to be Salome, who has to check things out. So, pardon me, but she actually sticks her finger in Mary to make sure she really is a virgin. And so that's established, and Joseph is relieved. Jesus is born.
In this very graphic description, the Proto-Evangelion of James solves one of the most disputed events in the Christian canon, the virgin birth of Jesus.
No, bro. No.
The New Testament speaks of the Savior's brothers and
I gotta
sisters.
get my stuff back.
Is not this the carpenter's son, the son of Mary, and brother of James and Joses, and Jude and Simon? And are not his sisters here?
So that created a problem for some Christians who believed that Mary was a perpetual virgin. Therefore, how did they handle it in the hidden book of the gospel?
They do a search among the widowers in the area to find a holy, pure man who would marry this young woman, and that's how Joseph is found in the story. And so
Okay, he got
they
my
marry,
supplies.
and he is a widower. He has children in the story by his first marriage. And then, of course, the story becomes a little more traditional.
By telling us that the brothers and sisters of Jesus mentioned in the Bible belonged to Joseph and not Mary, the Proto-Evangelion opened the way for later church leaders to assert Mary's perpetual virginity. There is no trace of this apocryphal story to be found anywhere in the Christian canon. Yet, it is a tale that circulated throughout the Near East for centuries and would have been known to Arab Christians in the time and place where the Holy Book of Islam was written. The Quran tells of Joseph and Mary's marriage, of Joseph's children by a former wife, and the virgin birth of Jesus.
There are lots of women who are mentioned, so-and-so's wife, so-and-so's daughter, the queen of such and such a place. But Mary is the only one that's mentioned by name. So she has a very important role in the Quran and for Muslims. The story of the Annunciation in the Gospel of Luke
We did not miss a single one this time.
In the 19th chapter of the Quran.
And the Spirit said, I am only a messenger from your Lord, sent to bestow a good son on you. How can I have a son, she said, when no man has touched me, nor am I sinful? He said, thus it will be. Your Lord said, it is easy for me, and that we shall make him a sign for men and a blessing from us. This is a thing already decreed.
The fact that Mary is mentioned more by name in the Quran than the Bible, I don't think most Christians are aware of that. The fact that Muslims believe that Jesus was born of Mary as a virgin, that the virgin birth of Jesus is an article of faith for Muslims, and a similarity with Christianity.
And so, even as this intriguing text was beginning to gain acceptance with 2nd century Christians, it was stories of Jesus, not his mother, that ultimately were chosen for inclusion in the Christian Bible. When we return, the writings of a long-ago, little-known Christian sect whose forbidden book shed new light on Mary Magdalene.
This Sunday, in 1969, man stepped on the moon.
That what's been described.
All day Sunday, it's the story of America's lunar journey.
We had to pull missions literally out of the fire.
And the heroes who carried our dreams into the cosmos.
This is the mountain we know big mighty fall.
The moon landing, all day Sunday starting at 11 a.m. Eastern.
God bless you. Good night from Apollo 11.
On Story Television.
For over a century, Frigidaire has dared to perform. We've maximized space for up to 35 bags of groceries and created the adaptable fridge-to-freezer drawer. We'll always put your family first. Dare to expect more. Frigidaire.
Hi, it's Christina again. Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel. And now they're bringing you this special TV offer. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. Jacuzzi bath remodel has a design you'll love at a price you can afford.
Literally, they came in the morning, did the demolition, and installed our bathtub in 1 day. I definitely wish we called jacuzzi a lot sooner.
Okay, so tell me, what are the 2 most common reasons people are calling jacuzzi bath remodel right now?
Well, maybe they're just tired of the old, worn-out eyesore of a bath. Often they have dated colors, tiles that might be cracking and fading, or impossible to clean grout. Christina, did you know that the average shower has up to 300 linear feet of grout?
Honestly, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of scrubbing. So that's definitely one of the reasons people call. And you'll love that the new bath or shower just rinses clean and resists any filter. Now, another big reason people call is they've been feeling uneasy stepping over that tub to take a shower. And we're here to help with a safer, more stylish shower that you'll love and is custom designed for you.
Every time I stepped over my old bathtub, I worried I might fall. I don't have those fears anymore. Jacuzzi bath remodel gave me a gorgeous shower that's safe too. It was done in the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing.
Time is running out to take advantage of this special offer. When you call right now, we're waiving all installation costs with our Christina Across America offer, and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call now to schedule your free, no-obligation, in-home design consultation. You can create your new bath or shower customized just for you, installed in just 1 day from the most trusted name with Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Call now.
It's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your 1-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
You can go from this to this. And from this to this, or even from this to all this in just one day.
I did not lock my bathroom before and was embarrassed by it.
Yeah. This is unbelievable. It is stunning. I can't believe it.
Time is running out to take advantage of this special offer. When you call right now, we're waiving all installation costs with our Christina Across America offer, and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call now to schedule your free, no-obligation, in-home design consultation. You can create your new bath or shower customized just for you, installed in just 1 day from the most trusted name with Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Call now.
Should I convert my IRA to a Roth? You're asking the wrong guy.
You should ask around online. That's what I do.
You know, financial advice should come from a vetted fiduciary financial advisor who understands your personal financial needs.
Makes sense.
Take the 3,000 nights quiz on smartasset.com to find one who can answer your questions and help you achieve your retirement goals.
That's one intelligent dog.
You mean a smart ass?
Get started now at smartasset.com.
Scholars of the Bible and of the ancient world hope to have
10
during
minutes.
their lifetime some kind of discovery text. They hope that there might be some new collection of materials that they might be able to look at.
Does ancient wisdom still lie hidden in the sands of the Middle East, waiting to be discovered?
In 1945, the story goes, an Arab peasant was traveling through the desert of Egypt, and he tripped over these large jugs in which were codices, books, these 13 codices that tell these stories of Jesus, these stories of the early Christians that are very different from most of what's preserved in our Bibles. And this story is actually quite engaging because the peasant was apparently involved in a blood feud. His father had been murdered, and he was chasing his father's murderer during the time in which he came across the codices. He then subsequently brought the codices home. He gave them to his mother. She threw them in a straw pile. Some of them were burned for heating, because what is more important when you're living at the edge of subsistence like that? Heat, or what may be absolutely priceless treasures from antiquity? Probably heat. And then the books get into the hands of the priest and the scholar, because he realizes that as he's being chased for having now murdered his father's murderer, that people might very well be coming around to his house, and the books might be seen as contraband, and so they come into the hands of a priest, and then into the hands of a scholar, and then ultimately into the hands of American and European scholars who begin to translate them and publish them.
So the discovery of the Nag Hammadi library is a dream that has come true for people. And as the early scholars glanced at the contents of these books, they were taken in particular by some titles like the Gospel according to Thomas, the Gospel according to Philip, the Gospel of the Egyptians, the Gospel of Truth. These were new Gospels. Besides the New Testament Gospels, new Christian interpretations of Jesus that they could look at, and so they gravitated quickly toward these texts.
These were texts that not only were forbidden by leaders of the early church, they were never even considered for inclusion in the sacred canon. They were books written by a little-known, 2,000-year-old Christian sect who thrived for a time throughout the Roman Empire. They were called Gnostics. The church fathers said they were heretics.
The majority decides what is orthodox and what is heretical. The majority is orthodox. The minority is heretical. The majority goes to heaven. The minority goes
there's
to
another
hell.
sample in the fire.
Heresy.
The name Gnostic comes from the Greek word gnosis, which means knowledge.
Gnostics believed in
the basic structure of the Christian faith in terms of Jesus Christ, but had a very different interpretation than what we would call the Orthodox view of Christianity.
The creation stories of Genesis, embraced by church leaders, were rejected by the Gnostics. For them, the physical world was a cosmic mistake, created by an evil, lesser God.
The Gnostics viewed this world as evil,
Sending in an orbital.
the creator of this world as evil. So ultimately, Christian Gnostics identified the God of what we call the Old Testament as an evil God.
The Gnostics also held that salvation would come by means of an inner knowledge, not of the evil creator God, but of the transcendent God, the realm of light and truth.
Interestingly, we have some materials from Gnostics indicating that they could be just
I gotta
as
help
evangelical as the Nosters. We have some sermons where Gnostics would go around and say, "Wake up, brother and sister. Wake up that God within. Wake up that light that is within. You're sleeping, you are ignorant, and it's time to wake up."
Perhaps it was their revolutionary ideas. Perhaps it was the growing strength of their movement. Whatever the reason, the writings of the Gnostics were among the books that were forbidden by the early church. One of the most intriguing is a text called the Gospel of Mary. It presents an entirely different Mary Magdalene, not the woman commonly thought of as a prostitute.
In the Gospel of Luke, when Luke introduces Mary Magdalene as a disciple of Jesus, in the preceding paragraph, he had told the story of the unnamed sinful woman who anointed the feet of Jesus. So later in the church tradition, these two women were coalesced, and that's how Mary Magdalene became known in the history of the church as a prostitute.
I wish there was something so we know what objectives to do.
It was the Gospel of Mary, a book not included in the New Testament, that revealed a fiercely independent Mary Magdalene, a woman who was an apostle and a visionary.
There's a scene in the
Extraction is available. New mag! Dropship! Sending in an eagle. What injury? Reloading! New mag! Requesting advanced weaponry! Requesting cactus! Extraction shuttle inbound. Requesting sentry. Reloading! ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Calling down a sentry! Deploying sentry. ETA T-minus 1 minute. extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. Victory was never in doubt.
Like I say, are you there? I'm muted you.
Yeah. Beautiful family. Oh, I'm not a doctor. Your family's way bigger than that. There's my doctor, and my nurse, a physical therapist,
Yeah, I'm
my
here.
receptionist, my Shriner, and of course my buddy Alex.
What's up, Caleb?
Oh,
Oh, did you want to stop?
you're a part of my family too because your monthly gift makes it possible for kids like me.
Keep playing this playwright, sir.
Are you sure you want to play right?
And give just $19 a month.
Play
We'll
right.
send you this adorable love to
After
us
everything that
emoji
happened
as a
yesterday,
thank
you want to play right?
And reminder of the kids you're helping get the care they need each and every day.
It's the generous support from
You know
thousands
what?
of people
Sure.
just like you
Let's do it.
that makes it possible for Caleb's family to give him and all the other kids the best care possible.
Please call the number on your screen with your gift of just $19 a month.
Alright, we're getting on Marvel Rivals. Playing ranked. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I'll be back. We're playing some rank. Only good can come